And today I have a medium resistance band and then also a light. So if you have more than one resistance, go ahead and grab those. I also have these, not necessary, but these like looped resistance bands to just make things a little bit easier. But if you don't have them, no worries. You can always tie your normal bands up. Okay, just a few more seconds of marching and we'll go ahead and get started with cardio. All right. All right, 5 seconds, and we'll do our cross and reach. All right, nice full body warm up. I've been doing this one a lot recently, and I've been really liking it. Like the twist, warm up the core, arms are getting warmed up, so are legs. It's a really good one. Awesome job. March it out for 30 seconds. And then up next, we have our monster walks. Really warm up the lower body before we get into lower body strengthening. All right, get nice and low. Half circles with our legs, walking forward, walking back. Awesome job. Okay, let's march. Alrighty, for our first exercise, we're gonna grab our medium band. This is the light one. I always want the red one to be medium. Okay. Grab our medium bands. All right, and I'll show you how to set this one up. Keep on marching for me while I show you. Basically, we're gonna put our foot right here, hold on with both hands, or both pieces of the band. And what we're gonna do is kind of kick back, okay? So you can go ahead and join me. We're gonna do 30 seconds each side. You're standing on one leg the whole time. Slightly lean forward, using the chair to help with our balance. And we're just extending our leg back. Got 10 more seconds. Awesome job. We're gonna march for 30 seconds. And then we'll do the other leg. All right, we can get set up. So same thing, other leg. Bands right underneath our foot, leaning slightly forward, extending the leg and back. And if any time, like if I'm using a medium band and you want to use a light one, you can go ahead and switch. If I'm going too light for you, you can always go up. And if the band slips, no problem, just go ahead and adjust it. One more. Awesome job. Okay. Put that away for now. March for 30 seconds. All right, and the next one we'll do is going to be in our chair. This one's going to be, I think, 45 seconds. If we can go a minute, we will. Just gauge how hard this one is. But again, I'm grabbing my medium looped bands. You can grab your medium regular bands if you'd like. Basically what we're going to do here, put this band right at our thighs. We're going to be at the edge of our chair, slightly lean forward, open up the legs, close. All right. If you need to hold your band there so it doesn't slip, that's fine. I think we could do a minute of this. So our feet are kind of staying together as we open up. It kind of looks like a clamshell. These are also called clamshells. All right, we got 15 more seconds. Do one more. Awesome job. All right, carefully take that band off. We're going to march it back out. So go ahead and march. Give yourself room because we are back to our cardio. All right, cross and reach. Awesome job. Next, we'll do our monster walks. Once we're done with our cardio, we're sticking with the lower body. Just 2 more exercises to do. And I'll move on to a little bit of the core. All right, monster walks. Okay. All right, we are going to grab our medium bands again. Again, looped or just regular one, up to you. We're going to do some squatting. First, we're going to put this just right above our knees, all right? All right, go ahead and safely get into your band. Sit down if you need to. Now what we're going to do here, feet are going to be slightly wider than hip distance apart, toes slightly pointed out. We're just squatting down, all right? You'll feel a little, just make sure there's tension on the band, make sure it's not loose. Extra challenge with the band. All right, we'll do one more. Great. Carefully get out of it. No tripping. Get that out of your way for now, and we'll march for 30 seconds. Okay, very last lower body strengthening exercise. We're gonna grab our light one, okay? Easiest ones. They're not gonna snap on me. Okay. And just like the squat, we're gonna put the bands directly above our knees. Not on the knees, but right above. Okay, gonna go ahead and slide it in. Again, careful getting in. We're gonna focus on one leg at a time. And what we're doing here is going back into a lunge, coming up. Just adjust as needed. These leggings are really slippery. That's all right. We're doing 30 seconds. If you need to, just kind of have a wider stance so the band doesn't fall. One more. Great job. Let's march. Take off the bands for now. Then we'll march. Still got to do the other side, okay? All right. Go ahead and get back in your bands. Right above our knees. Step back. Let's do one more. Awesome job. All right. Put the band to the side again for now, because we're doing cardio. All right, so curve across and reach first. Go ahead and get going. Awesome job. Do our monster walks. All right, let's get right into them. Here we go. Awesome. All right, we'll go ahead and march it out, and we're moving on the core. Going to grab our light bands again. We're gonna go back in our chair. We're gonna put this around our thighs and do some marching in our chair, okay? It'll make sense once we sit down. Again, light bands. Go ahead and take a seat. All right. So again, around our thighs. All right. Nice and snug. Kind of sit at the edge of the chair. Now we're coming up and up. All right, so we'll do 45 seconds of this. A few more seconds. Awesome. All right, go ahead and get that band off. And we're march again. Okay. All right, for our next one, it's going to be a two-parter. We are going to grab our medium band, long band. All right, and for this one, you're going to have to anchor it to something. So I'm going to use my door knob. You can use your chair, something heavy. Just make sure it doesn't snap in your face. But wherever you can anchor it, and you want to make sure that you can hold both ends of the band, okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to pull out and push. So kind of like doing a bench press with a barbell, but we're actually really targeting the obliques with this one. All right, so we're going to do 30 seconds each side. If you have nothing to anchor it to, just like that one that we did last time, you can really target the obliques doing that twist, okay? Good question. All right, we're going to do a few more. Perfect. We'll march, take a quick break. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So if you don't have anything to anchor to, twist just like that. All right. I know it can be hard. This is like literally the only thing I have. I guess I could use my chair, but doorknobs, definitely the best option if you have one. Okay, go ahead. We're going to attach our bands again if you can. Same thing, other side. You can also like tie it on something and just use one. It's going to be a little bit easier. So maybe use like a heavy band if you have one. Awesome. All right. All done with core. We are going to do one more round of cardio. Well, let's have our light band just in our hands, because we're going to use it for one thing for cardio, for our monster box, okay? It's a little extra challenge. So just have it on standby. We're going to do our cross and reaches first. Okay, cross and reach. Okay, awesome. All right. So instead of marching, take a few deep breaths, and we're going to put this around our ankles. I'm using the light bands, okay? And if this is too hard for you, no problem. This one is a little bit tough, okay? All right. So in just a few, we're going to go ahead and do our monster walks. So we're going to get into that nice low position, and we're rotating out, rotating out. All right, so go ahead and join me. A little extra burn at the end of our session. Still gonna do upper body. Should really be feeling it in those hips. Maybe the quads as well. Also the glutes. Awesome job. All right, let's go ahead and take these off. Okay, just 2 more exercises to do. So let's go ahead and march. All right, and I'm grabbing my medium bands, this type of bands. Okay, so for this one, we're gonna pull out a little bit just so your back's engaged. And we're gonna come up, back down, up, back down. All right. We'll do a minute of this. All right, we can do it. Only one more exercise after this one. But just make sure you got a nice tight band. You really should feel this in your upper back, shoulders as well. Already halfway there. Just 30 more seconds. Awesome job. Ooh, that's good. All right. Very last exercise of the day. Gonna still use our medium bands. We are going to anchor our bands using our feet. Okay, so we're doing upright rows. And this is what it's going to kind of look like at the feet. All right, so anchored, anchored. Use light if this is going to be too heavy for you. We're coming up, back down, up, back down. All right, we're going to do 15 more seconds of this to finish it out. Almost there. I really want to get a really good stretch in after this because we might be a little bit sore. Awesome job. Okay. Whew. All right, let's go ahead and start to slow it down. We're going to march it out for about 20 seconds. Taking it nice and slow. We're taking deep breaths as we're marching. And then we're going to go ahead and stretch. All right. All right. First stretch, we're going to focus on the quads. So we are going to do that quad stretch, all right? Go ahead and grab your ankle or wherever you can, just to have that nice bent leg. Relax the leg. You'll feel a stretch in the front. Don't fly into any of these stretches, okay? Still taking nice deep breaths. All right, go ahead and slowly let that one go. We're gonna do the same thing, other leg. Really settle easily into the stretch. Okay, slowly let that one go. We're gonna focus on our calves next. So we'll just find an empty space where we can put our toes up and slowly lean forward. Right leg. If you bend it and lean forward, it's a slightly different muscle that you're hitting, so whichever one you need, go for it. All right, we can go ahead and switch it up. Other foot comes up and slowly lean. Awesome. All right. Next, what we're going to do, we are going to focus on our lats. All right, so go ahead and bring that arm towards your head. Should look something like this. Stretch it as far as you can. All right, we can slowly let that one go. Same thing, other side. Okay, slowly let that one go. Good job. The last stretch of the day. We're gonna do those oblique stretches, all right? So you can bend over your chair if you'd like. You can also come down here, bend like that. Whatever you want, whatever makes you feel better. All right. All right. Finishing up with the other side. All right, and you can slowly come on up and